Back in the late 1960s, early 1970s, a Batman comic, or maybe it was a TV series, featured an unusual plot. Batman's arch enemy, the Joker, would break into a warehouse and steal a wheelbarrow, then into a factory and steal a pot plant. Weird stuff. Batman and his sidekick in tights thought the Joker had gone off his rocker until they ran the relevant information through their computer. In those days, computers were massive things that ordinary people couldn't house, much less afford. What did the computer reveal? Only that the thefts were a distraction. The Joker was taking photographs. The recent trial and conviction of Bill Cosby was a similar distraction. Some people, mostly blacks, thought it was about race. It wasn't about race. Others thought it was a genuine attempt to take down a serial sexual predator by hook or by crook. It wasn't that either. Cosby was a distraction. The real purpose of the Bill Cosby witch hunt was and is to remove statutes of limitations throughout the United States in all allegations of rape and lesser sexual offences. Here it is, straight from the lips of one of his myriad false accusers, the whore Janice Dickinson.
I blame the laws about the statute of limitations, which held me back because I believe it was 10 years. I would very much like to see the laws change in America where there will be no statute of limitations ever.
If you want to see where this can and will lead, look at the UK, where innocent men, famous and ordinary, have their worlds turned upside down or even their lives destroyed by whores like Dickinson or head cases like this certifiable lunatic. In the UK we have seen and are seeing at the present time a different kind of witch hunt of Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn. Many prominent Jews have pilloried him as an anti-Semite. The Jew with the biggest mouth here is the woman Norman Finkelstein calls the barking Yenta, Margaret Hodge. Corbyn can make all this slander and libel go away. All he has to do is sign up the Labour Party to what organised Jewry call the official definition of anti-Semitism, a definition that is no such thing. If he does this, they will never let up. They will simply demand more and more, continuing to whine about how oppressed and hated they are as they continue to pogo on other people's heads. Signing up to this specious so-called definition will put Jews, and in particular the State of Israel, the country that did this, above all criticism, and make it a criminal offence for ordinary people to speak out against it. I am speaking here from personal experience because in 1996 organised Jewry tried to drag me into court for exposing their blatant and easily provable lies, albeit on an entirely different subject. You'll find my full videos in the Cosby witch hunt and the campaign against Corbyn linked below. The latter is very short. Whenever you hear someone campaigning to take away your rights, campaigning for repressive legislation or special privileges for some supposedly oppressed minority or other, always look behind the rhetoric. More often than not, you'll realise their ostensibly good intentions are anything but.